We got $1.5 million. That's what was allocated to our school. Do you think the school actually gets that $1.5 million? No. What did they do? They took it right off the top. Whatever the state was going to allocate to the school, which is $1.5 million, they took that away from the school. So you didn't get $1.5 million extra. It was used to supplement the budget that was being given to you. A lot of your schools are experiencing that. To me, if you're going to have money given to a school, you need to be able to use it as extra. Use it for extra. Let's do the things that we need to do with the school to help our children learn and grow. Safe and respectful schools. How many of y'all have seen some of the schools, and I know I've seen some that, you know, are kind of, well, has leaky roofs or maybe needs a little bit of paint and so on and so forth. Do you know that federal stimulus money could help those schools, you know, to spruce it up? And you know that if you were in a decent environment that's clean, that's painted, that is inviting for the children, the learning process is going to be a lot better. Am I right? I mean, you know, anybody knows. If you sit in a dilapidated room, you're like, you know. So that's where we need to move with education. So those are the things that, you know, as an educator and as a parent, that's the reason why I got into it. And a lot of people ask me, why are you running for state superintendent? Well, it's simply this. For 14 years, I've come home and cried to my wife. So finally one day she said, you know what? Just shut up and do something about it. So, you know, that's why I'm running for, you know, state superintendent. I want to reduce the state mandated test. And I'm not going to put up with, you know, the status quo. Education should never be a political issue. It should be a partisan, nonpartisan issue. It shouldn't be about Democrats and Republicans. It's to do what's right for our children. And let me tell you, if we don't move now and make sure that we protect and make sure that we have Democrats elected in the House and in the Senate and the governor's mansion, you think Senate Bill 834 was a hoax or a problem was going to be what I'm going to say? I don't believe, I'd like to say what I'd like to say, but I can't. But if you, do you think they're going to try to pull that again next year? They're going to do it again. And it's going to be a heck of a lot worse, guys. So as Democrats, we must make sure that we elect those people to the House and the Senate, into the governor's mansion, to make sure that education is protected. We must also elect a superintendent of public instruction who's going to be able to stand there and fight with our children, stand with our parents, stand with our business people, and say, this is not right for the state of Oklahoma. We need to do what's right for the children, for the parents. That's what we need to listen to. That's why I am going to be willing to work with you for a change, not work against you. Thank you. Wow.